Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's great to see you again and welcome to our first port of call of this cruise. It's a very chilly and foggy Hamburg in Germany. So yeah, we are docked here at the new cruise centre, still being built by the looks of it, which is pretty cool. But yeah, we arrived here quite early, 8 o'clock in the morning, and we're not leaving until midnight tonight. So it's quite a long day in port. So we're gonna have to break it up a little bit because I don't think I'd be able to spend that much time outside all in one go. But we're gonna go off, we're gonna go explore, see what we've got. There's a lot of museums and like park stuff around sort of where the port is. So we'll have a look at them, see where it takes us, and then take where the day takes us, whatever that means, I don't know. Let's go. Alright guys, so I found my way to this rather large and peaceful green space right in the middle of town, not too far away from where the cruise ship is docked. Although I say peaceful, they are actually doing construction work behind me, so it's not too peaceful at the moment. Well, there you go, a lovely tranquil spot that honestly I could spend hours here, but we have more to do. So let's head further into the city. Alright, well there you go. I hope you enjoyed our little walk around Hamburg. Absolutely beautiful place. There's not many places I've been to where you could have people, bikes, water and traffic all living together in harmony, but Hamburg is definitely one of those places. But yes, I have popped back on the ship, one because it's absolutely freezing and I need to warm up. The other one was to get some food. Now luckily I was able to go to the buffet and get some afternoon tea, which was a nice surprise. So there you go, all gluten-free. They had a gluten-free section, which was awesome. But don't worry, our time in Hamburg is not over yet. Obviously, we're not leaving until midnight, and later on, we're going to be getting back off the ship. I don't know how I'm going to survive with it being even colder than it is now, but we will get back off the ship and enjoy, because after all, this is a Christmas markets cruise. Now I know that by the time this video comes out, it's going to be way past Christmas, and I apologise. It's just the way things have turned out, but we are going to go down. We're going to go explore the Christmas markets, see what festivities are going on, and try not to freeze. I guess it's the main thing, because it is freezing. You can see I've got a hat on, I've got a scarf ready to go. We're going to be okay. Let me just get warmed up, then we'll go out. And of course, before I go out, I better make sure I'm wrapped up nice and warm, because it is going to be freezing out there. Whew. Let's go. Now, once you leave the cruise terminal, you will be injected straight into the Westfield shopping centre. So if you want to do some cosy shopping in the warmth, you're more than welcome. However, where's the fun in that? Let's go get freezing. All right, guys, I've got a couple of complaints. The first one, it's that why is it raining? Why is God stop raining? All right, so apart from it raining, I also decided that I was going to leave a little bit early, regrettably, because I remembered that the buffet shuts at 9. There are no late night snacks, so once the buffet's shut, it's shut. The only other option is room service, but then most of the stuff I can't have because most of it has gluten in it. So I decided I was going to leave a little bit early so I can get back, have some dinner, and then everything would be fine. Of course, that was the plan, but then freaking Santa came out, and I was like, oh God, I have to watch Santa. There's no way I can't watch it. So now there is no way that I'm going to get back to the ship on time to have dinner. So yes, there'll be no dinner for me tonight. Luckily, I'm not too hungry. I mean, worst case, I could get something out here, but then I don't speak the language, and trying to make sure that something's gluten-free would probably be more of a challenge than not. So I'll be okay. I'm not going to starve. It's okay. I just won't have tea tonight. It's all right. But yeah, you know what? I like this place. I really do, you know? I feel very safe here. And you don't always feel that when you come on these ports of call. Sometimes you feel a bit, especially at night time. You know what I mean? But I feel very safe. So safe, I'm recording outside. Look at that, look. It absolutely blows my mind how this city works. Look, there's a canal behind me, and there's runs through the whole town, and yet the traffic, there's no traffic jams. People are walking everywhere. There's bikes everywhere. It just works perfectly. There's even trains, like, up ahead, going everywhere, buses. Absolutely incredible. Why can't every city be like this? Why can't the UK be like this? It'd be so much better. And you know what? I'd love to stay here a lot longer, but the rain isn't stopping. I'm getting wet. I'm getting cold, and well, I can't eat, so there's no reason to go back for that. But you know, everything else as well. So we're going to probably head back, make sure we're back in time. It might be a bit of a struggle to try and find the terminal because it's within the Westfield shopping centre, so it's a bit difficult to try and find the terminal because I've never had that before. But it is a bit bizarre. I mean, it's good, but it's just a bit confusing because you're walking past these shops trying to find where the terminal is. But yeah, I guess we're going to head back, and then no, we'll just head back. That's pretty much it. Let's go. Come on, we've got a bit of a walk to go, and this rain ain't going to let up. You know, it's not torrential rain, but it's that drizzle rain. You know, that rain that just really soaks you. You know, so we should probably try and get out of it because it's just going to make me more cold, and that's not good. So come on. Oh, well, I have had quite the evening. Let me take you through it. So I got back on the ship. It was around 9:30, I think. And do you remember earlier when I said that I wasn't hungry? Yeah, well, it turns out I was. So I went up to the buffet just on the off chance that they'll still be serving, and they weren't. So I had a couple of glasses of water, and I thought, you know what, I'll hang around because maybe they'll put something on. I mean, we are later in port. Maybe they'll do something. So I stayed up there till about 11, and you know, there wasn't anything done. They'd set up for the next day. So I was like, okay, that's fine. So I came back to the cabin, and that was when I decided to double or triple check that there isn't anything being served. And to my surprise, I checked the all aboard, and actually, if you can see, well, it says around the lounges, they're doing late night snacks from 11 till 11:30. And I was like, oh my God, it's 11 now. So I went, checked all the different lounges. There wasn't a lot going on. One of them had karaoke in, which was kind of cool, but went round. There wasn't really anything about. The only thing I could find was there was like literally like a grape, and I think it was an apple, like a tiny little cube with like a toothpick through it, or whatever you call it. I was like, that ain't gonna do it. So I just left it, and I thought, fine, you know what? It's not gonna happen. It's fine. I will survive. I will survive. So I came up to the cabin, and the story just gets worse because in my haste, when I was here and I suddenly read and I was like, oh my God, it's at 11. It's 11 now. I need to go before it all goes. I forgot to take my room key with me. Now, I will be honest with you. This is the second time this has happened. I think it's the second time. I'm not entirely sure. I remember doing it on Britannia on my first cruise, which also was Northern Europe. Oh my God, how weird. Maybe it's a Northern Europe thing. But yeah, obviously I was locked out of my cabin, and I thought, oh, they're just dealing me like punch after punch at the minute. So I went down to reception. I'd done the walk of shame all the way down there, and I said to them, look, I'm sorry, I've locked myself out of my room. And to be fair, they're okay with it. They always are. You know, they're not going to be like, why'd you do that for? You know, they were cool. To my surprise, though, they said they would send someone up. So rather than reprinting a card, they said they'd send someone up. So they said, you know, you're going up to the cabin now? And I said, yeah. I said, sweet, okay, we'll send someone up. Well, they didn't actually say, yes, sweet, we'll send someone up, but you know what I mean. Yeah, and it was literally, I got to the cabin, and then 2 minutes later, someone showed up, let me in, and here I am now doing this part of the video. So, yeah, a bit of an eventful evening. It happens sometimes, doesn't it? You know, it's one of those things, isn't it? And, well, you know what? I didn't plan on watching the Sailaway because we got a midnight Sailaway, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to be in bed before then. You know, I'm going to get an early night, especially if I can't eat. I'm going to be hungry. I might as well just try and sleep through it. But it's coming up to midnight now. It's probably about 1:45, so we might as well go watch the Sailaway. So come with me and we'll go watch that. And yeah, we'll talk more about the food situation afterwards. But let's go get cold again. Come on. There's no stopping, is there? Come on. Well, I have to be honest, that's probably one of the most beautiful sailaways I've ever captured, if I say so myself. The perfect way to end a beautiful day in Hamburg. And did you know that even though we've left at midnight, we're not going to be reaching the open seas until around 6 a.m. Oh, let's get all this off, shall we? Oh, oh, that's better. Oh, that's lovely, that. In other news, yes, I am still hungry. Now, of course, they don't make you go hungry. There is room service available 24/7, so you can order food at any time. If you do miss dinner or you miss tea, you could do that. However, for me, it's not really going to be an option. So I have here the room service menu, and they serve two different menus. So they serve daytime bites and nighttime nibbles. Very well named there. However, the problem for me is the allergens, because obviously I can't eat gluten. And if you look at this menu, the majority of things have gluten in them. So really all I can sort of have here is probably the tomato soup. Maybe, I assume the gluten's in the bread. Obviously that's not confirmed. So the only thing officially I can have is the ice cream gelato gold 3 scoops, which isn't really what I want to be eating. Yeah, so it's a little bit of a shame. So obviously I am going to be a little bit hungry tonight. I mean, don't worry, I'm okay. I'm not going to starve. I'll be fine. It will all be rectified in the morning. As long as I can get a table. We'll have to see how that goes as well. I forgot about that. But yeah, a little bit of a downer on that. But we're not going to let it ruin the holiday. You know what? It's been a fantastic day today. Absolutely loved my time in Hamburg. I didn't think I'd enjoy it as much as I did, but I really did. What can I say? I really enjoyed it. It was fantastic. Haha, yes, we got some food. Get in there, come on. It feels great to have some food inside me. But you know, I wasn't just satisfied with one meal, because afterwards I went to a fruit and vegetable carving demonstration.
Here we go, look at that masterpiece. Look at that.
So there we go. Wasn't able to eat the food, but it did look mighty good. And now we're off again, because I just checked my all aboard here, and you can see just about here, there is actually a theatre show going on. A theatre show, so it's not a singing. I think it's like a theatre group. It's going to be like that captain's reception thing, I think. But yeah, let's go watch that. Let's go. Alright, so I wasn't able to record this performance, but I can say that I really enjoyed it. I don't know why other cruise lines haven't thought of doing this type of stuff before, because it just keeps the entertainment sort of varied a bit, and there were some good laughs, some good twists. I enjoyed watching it. It was about 45 minutes long. They did say that that was the last performance of the cruise, so I assume there was more earlier on that I've missed out on, and it's a shame because I would have liked to have seen more. But yeah, I do recommend it if you fancy going along to that. There you go. But before we get on with the rest of the day, I've had another problem. I know it's just problem after problem at the moment, but I couldn't get in my cabin again. No, this time I hadn't left my keycard inside. In fact, my keycard didn't work. It demagnetized or whatever it does, which is a little bit annoying. I mean, it's one of those things. I always try and keep my phone and my keycard separate because they can interfere with each other. At least they used to be able to. I don't know if they do now. But I know back in my NCL days, I used to keep them together, and they always used to happen. Yeah, I'm not having a lot of luck at the moment. But it was okay. I just went down to reception. They either reprinted the card or remagnetized the card. I don't know which one it was. She sort of went behind into like a back room or something. So I don't know what went on, but it works now. I'm back in. Everything's fine. So yeah, for context, I've just recorded my cabin tour. It should already be out. It should be the video before this. So feel free to go check that out if you want to. But as I was exploring the cabin, I found that these were in the cupboard. These bottles here. Now don't get too excited. It's just water. I mean, water's pretty cool because we all need it, don't we? But the day is getting on. Now, I do have a plan for today. Obviously, tomorrow we are back at port, and then we're going home the day after. And I don't want that rush, you know what I mean? When like you finished at port, and then like we're sailing away at like 5 p.m. and then like, oh, I've got to pack, but I want to go watch the show and I want to go eat. It's going to get complicated. So we've got a little bit of downtime now. So I'm going to start packing now. Try and get some of that done out of the way, so it should be easier tomorrow. Then we'll crack on with the evening. So we're looking at getting some dinner. We're looking at going to the show. We'll see whatever else takes our fancy. But I'm going to go pack. I'll save you guys the hassle of seeing it, because you're probably not going to want to see it. Unless you do. I don't know why you would. I mean, but there you go. So I'll see you guys. Well, for you, it'll be a second. For me, it'll probably feel like an eternity. Well, I think it's fair to say that I definitely made up for not having any tea yesterday by the amount I ate at the buffet. I just kept going and eating, man, but I was hungry. Yes, the food was delicious, as it always is. And you know what? As I sat there waiting for all the food to go down and for my stomach to sort of settle, I realised something very important. This ship is nervous or something, because it is constantly shaking. It's all the time. Even now I can sort of hear it in the painting and stuff. It's just like it's constantly like doing this all the time. No idea. I've never had it on a cruise ship before. I've had it sometimes when you're pulling into port or something and it will tend to shake, but not constantly. Not that it's anything bad. It's probably quite good for you, really, because you know you can buy those machines where you put them on your leg and it vibrates, and apparently it's good for it. So I guess we're getting that for free. I don't really know, but So yes, after dinner, it was off to the show, which I wasn't able to record, but it was called Rhythm of Life, which was a show inspired by the work of Bob Fosse. Yeah, very good show. The singing was powerful, the dancing was great. Another long one as well, about 50 minutes in length. So yeah, I'd recommend to go watch that. It's a new one, I think, for Ambassador. So yeah, go check that out if you get the opportunity. But yes, guys, unfortunately, it's coming to that time. One, it's the end of vlog number 2, but also it's coming towards the end of the cruise, which has been highlighted because I've now received my disembarkation information. Now, I won't go too much into this today because that's a tomorrow problem. And you know what? I thought, how can I round off this episode? And you know what? There was a surprise when we watched the show. They actually done the crew goodbye show, which wasn't expecting, wasn't advertised anywhere, I don't think. So it was just a surprise that they decided to do it today. So I think we're going to end on that because that's a nice sort of uplifting message for you there. So guys, thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me. You can come and join me on these adventures as we travel around the world and get up to all sorts of mischief and lose my card and get locked out of my room and get starved because I can't eat or anything or whatever else happens. But guys, thank you so much. We're going to be back next week. We're going to do a summary of like the things to know before you book an Ambassador cruise, and then we'll be back with the third and final vlog 2 weeks from now. So make sure you come back for that. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
For your housekeepers as well. Here we go. The people that have been hydrating you all cruise. Your wonderful party, keeping the spirits up. Here we go. I think we've got everyone from the bars. There's nobody there. There is one gentleman that does send his apologies, and that is, of course, our wonderful master, Captain Alex. He will be getting up early in the morning, so he can't make it tonight. But we have the next best thing, so please, to say a few words, let's hear it for Sydney.
Entire Eventful family would like to thank all of you all for choosing us, for sailing with us on our lovely Lady of the Seas ambition. Actually, you have been part of our journey through the very heart of hospitality, where our dedicated housekeeping, where our dedicated, exceptional, outstanding, exceptional entertainment, outstanding cuisine, (24/7) guest services team, and the warmest welcome at sea, all our crew members, creates the ambience to form a unity and a team. You know, I just want to say some few words. I literally cry for all these people, all who are standing here. We have a team of almost 500 crew members, but without them, we are nothing. And without, of course, without you all, we are nothing. So I really need all the applause for all of this team, please.
One more time for your ambition crew.